He just wanted to wash his hands. Next second, he was gone. He was so sick of this crazy time travel thing, just popping up randomly in the past or future. But what really drove him nuts was that his clothes always got left behind every time. So the first thing he'd do after landing was scramble to find something to cover up. Since this kept happening, getting arrested by cops was pretty normal. But Henry didn't even bother fighting it, because the next second, he'd just end up somewhere else anyway.
Jesus Christ.
This out-of-control ability caused him tons of trouble. Henry would always show up on the streets wearing weird stuff or totally naked. But fate seemed to have something special planned, because every person he met during these trips was someone who meant everything to him. He slowly figured out that maybe this crazy time travel actually had some deeper meaning. Then one day, he saw a familiar face. Henry instantly recognized his wife when she was 6. Now he was 36, and she couldn't even tie her shoes yet. He told the little girl tons of stuff about her future, even what she'd look like when she grew up. Even though they just met, the girl felt this weird connection. Henry told her he'd come visit a lot, and hopefully next time, she could have some clothes ready. And that became a promise Claire kept her whole life. The moment they shook hands, the girl was amazed to see him actually disappear, just like in fairy tales, coming and going with the starlight. From then on, Henry would visit her all the time, and the clothes she'd prepared gave him this feeling he hadn't had in forever. Claire would go on and on about little things happening around her, but Henry felt kinda bummed. He was scared that before he could hear enough, he'd lose control and suddenly disappear again.
Are you married? Do you love her?
Yes. Very much.
When she didn't get the answer she wanted, Claire got mad and started packing up her stuff. She thought this was her prince sent from heaven. Turns out he was already married. Henry looked at her, feeling both happy and torn up inside. Revealing the truth too early might totally mess up Claire's life path, but being part of his wife's childhood felt pretty weird and funny. This went on until Claire turned 18. But yesterday, Henry seemed really troubled about something. Claire noticed something was off, but no matter how much she pushed, Henry wouldn't answer. He couldn't tell Claire how low your survival chances were when you time travel naked to some frozen wasteland. He also couldn't tell her about the depression and fear eating him up day and night, so he could only face death's shadow alone, feeling totally miserable.